Baseball Productions presents...
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen. Welcome to This Week in Baseball.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Pittsburgh gets down with a first-place sound.
And there was no doubt about it.
In Oakland, they do the Hindu, a home run hip-hop straight to the top. All right, all you cats, pick up the step and climb up the wall, 'cause man alive, you're invited to boogie right here on This Week in Baseball. It's the front-running Blue Jays.
Line drive. They pitched to Mal Hall, and he burned him. Kevin Moss will score to break the 3-3 tie.
Great Hall's a fire.
Base hit into left. Hall, the pickup and the throw. They're going to get him. He is out at second base. Hall blew him out.
The Yankees are 4.5 games out and sneaking up.
We hope that they just continue to say, well, they're just on a little roll now. They'll fade away. They'll fade away. Eventually, as time goes on, and we still continue to play good baseball, and we haven't faded away, maybe by the time they wake up, it's too late.
New York tried to sneak off with another win against Toronto, but David Wells pitched well, holding New York to 4 hits for his 7th consecutive victory, improving his record to 7-4. Tom Henke earned save number 7 as the Blue Jays clung to first. Minnesota, the Twins playing their best baseball this season. Rick Aguilera saved his 12th against Baltimore to preserve a victory for Jack Morris, 6-5. Then the next night, 10th inning, Orioles 3, Twins 3. Pinch hitter Randy Bush batting against Greg Olson loops the ball into right field for a base hit, and here comes the winning run. The next night, the Twins aim for a series sweep and their 5th straight win. Batting in his 2nd Major League game after homering in his debut the night before, Lenny Webster.
Hit well, left center field. Orsulak on the run, looking up, gone. Home run, Lenny Webster.
And the Twins win 8 out of 9. Oakland, despite having had 11 players on the disabled list, the A's keep on rolling. Against the Brewers, reliever Dennis Eckersley picked up his Major League leading 16th save. Also coming through, the man they call Hindu.
He got one up the staircase, way up the staircase. A 3-run homer for Henderson.
Dave's Major League leading 13th homer. Chicago, the Cubs played host to the Padres. Batter up, shortstop Tony Fernandez. There's a drive going, it is gone. The Padres go on to win their 6th straight, a complete game shutout for Dennis Rasmussen. And now, let's toss it to some other pitchers. New York's David Cone. Against Cincinnati, David struck out 13 for win number 6, but after ignoring the manager's call for a pitch-out, got into a shoving match with Bud Harrelson. The Dodgers' Orel Hershiser started for only the 2nd time in over a year. Pitched 6 in the 3rd innings, holding the Cardinals scoreless. Hershiser also went 2 for 2, and since coming back, he's 3 for 3. But Orel ran into trouble on the base paths.
Looked like he might have pulled a groin, or I should say a hamstring, doing some of those type of exercises out there, reaching behind him.
Bulldog didn't figure to miss a turn. California's Chuck Finley off to the best start for an Angel pitcher in over a decade. Finley helped 2nd place California win for the 5th time in 6 tries.
Swung out and missed, and Finley finishes with a flourish. And the Angels have won it
3-0. Findlay is now 9-2.
People tell me sometimes I'm too laid back, but there's something about when I walk across the mound, I know it's time to punch the clock, and it's a lot of people are counting on me to get a win that night, and that's just the way I see it. It's my time to pitch. I wait 4 days to pitch. I build up all that anger, and I got to take it out on whoever I'm facing.
Atlanta's Tommy Glavine beat the Phillies to become the first 9-game winner in the National League. It was also Glavine's 7th straight victory. Now for an update. Warner Fussell on the ticker.
Thanks, Mel. On Thursday in Kansas City, with the Rangers leading the Royals by 1 run, reliever Jeff Russell enters in the bottom of the ninth to face Carmelo Martinez with the bases empty and nobody out.
Fly ball well hit, deep left field. Reimer at the wall, goodbye.
Carmelo's second homer of the season tied the score at 3. Then in the 12th inning with the go-ahead run on third base, Steve Buechele batting.
Here comes Franco. The squeeze is on. The bunt's popped up. Maine makes the catch back to third. Not in time. And Al McRae is busted out of the dugout now. He thought that was there in plenty of time, and he's gone.
McRae was through, but the game went on into the 16th, and the madcap action continued.
Ball line to center field. Sierra coming on. It'll fall in front of him. And here comes the throw to the plate. They're sending Thurman. The throw is held onto by Stanley. He is out.
Meanwhile, Bobby Valentine's club went the entire game without an extra base hit. And with Kenny Rogers pitching in the 18th inning, the 6-hour, 28-minute marathon reached its final moment.
Runners down. Rogers gonna go to third. It goes wild. In to score is Seifert. The Royals win in 18, 4-3.
Texas had won 14 in a row only a week ago. But on Friday at Yankee Stadium, the Rangers were in danger of losing for the 8th time in 9 games. Steve Sachs on second, 2 outs, 9th inning. Don Mattingly batting with a score tied at 4. John Barfield on the mound.
Hey! Back right field. Sierra, they're going to wave Sachs around. The throw from right field, and Sachs! Oh, he wins it. Base hit to right field. The Yankees come up with the win here in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 outs.
In Pittsburgh on Friday, Doug Drabek and the Pirates cling to a 1-0 lead against the Padres with Tony Fernandez up.
Right center field. That's going to drop. Back striker can throw. They're going to hold the runner up at third. And Tuffle is now caught. Oh, man. In the rundown. And he's out.
Tuffle gets nailed by outfielder Andy Van Slyke. And the Pirates win as Andy does it again in the 9th with Tuffle at bat.
Left center field. Way back. Back. And oh, Doctor. What a play by Andy Van Slyke. You cannot deny a brilliant play by Van Slyke. Oh, man. Sensational.
The Dodgers sent their regards to a former teammate, Fernando Valenzuela, who made his California Angel debut. But the Detroit Tigers reached Fernando for 4 earned runs in 5 innings, including back-to-back home runs in the 5th. Detroit won 5-0 as Frank Tanana threw a 4-hit shutout. Now back to Mel Allen.
It's quiz time, brought to you by today's Chevy truck. So far, 11-time Gold Glove winner Ozzie Smith of the Cardinals has not made an error. Now, what shortstop holds the mark for fewest errors in an entire season? Quiz, brought to you by today's Chevy truck. The shortstop who holds the all-time mark for fewest errors in a season, Baltimore's Cal Ripken Jr., who last year made only 3. How about that? Pittsburgh, home of the Red Hot Pirates.
Bell is being waved around home. Here he comes. Here's the relay. Bell is in there. Loop toward shallow center. Lean is over, and Chico makes a spectacular catch. Great reactions by Bobby Bo. Boy, what What a show these Buccos have put on for the fans tonight.
The Pittsburgh Pirates extend their winning streak to 9 games, and there was no doubt about it.
However, back in April, there were some doubts. The Pirates couldn't find the light at the end of the tunnel. A slow start for center fielder Andy Van Slyke, and an even slower start for left fielder Barry Bonds, who was playing through injuries, and only a few weeks ago, Barry was just hitting 182. Doug Drabek, last year's Cy Young winner, began the season 1-6, which might have helped push skipper Jim Leyland off the deep edge. But keeping things sane, Zane Smith on the mound, mighty sound. 7 wins, 3 losses. Another lefty of strong mind and body, Wiley John Smiley, an 8-2 record. The Pirates may very well have the best pitching staff in the National League East.
When you go into New York and you're going to face Cone, Gooden, Viola, you just think, we'll be lucky if we get one win. But if they can establish themselves and get some wins early, teams are going to be worried about facing all of our starters.
And maybe all your hitters. Shortstop Jay Bell has 26 RBIs and 6 homers.
Bell swings away, and he drives one to left field. Going back is Gilkey, and Jay Bell has just hit a 3-run homer. The Pirates lead 7-0.
And how about Orlando Merced, once a neighbor of Roberto Clemente in San Juan, and now putting up Clemente-like numbers for the Pirates, batting .300 and doing the job at first, replacing Sid Bream, who signed with the Braves.
We still miss Sid. I mean, Sid was a big part of the reason why we won last year, but I think Orlando is making us forget Sid Bream quite quickly.
But let's not forget Bobby Bonilla, who's also having a great year. He's already got 36 RBIs. And now the other big-name Pirates. They're back on the ball, too, like Andy Van Slyke. During the Pirates' 9-game streak, he hit .364. And Drabek, in his last 4 starts, 2 victories, including a 1-hitter. Barry Bonds raised his batting average some 76 points. In his last 14 games, drove in 16 runs, hit 5 homers. Barry is again bonding with the Pirates.
My team respects me, and my manager respects me. And what I do between the lines, they know I do better than I do the best. So they respect me, and that has been the best positive thing that I've had in '91. And that's all it takes sometimes, is somebody like a Jim Leyland, who's a great manager, or your teammates, to just say something positive to change something around that's been so negative.
Here's another positive. The Pirates will positively be tough to knock out at first, no doubt about it. Power Stick presents Power at the Plate. Jeff Blauser of the Atlanta Braves against the Phillies.
Got it, drilled it deep toward left, cracked back to the wall. The Boomer strikes again.
Blauser drove in 12 runs as the Braves took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies. He homered in 3 straight games, and in 1 game drove in a career high of 6 runs. Hey, these guys would score big on Star Search. Hippity hop till you drop. Actually, folks, they're members of that unheralded baseball fraternity known as the Grounds Crew.
You know, Greg, I've just discovered another job I don't want.
That's it. But it's fun.
Right.
It's real teamwork.
Who gets the honor of, what did that guy do to deserve the lead pony here? Football scouts could probably pick up some guys in this crew. There's the guy you want right there.
That's not the one you want. He's in the mud.
Oh, gee. You look at guys like that and you think, there are some pitchers in the major leagues making $2 million who won't work that hard this whole season.
And there are times that major leaguers gladly lend a helping hand. Whoops. Nice try. If you don't mind unsightly spike marks.
He wants one more shot.
Yeah, you know Andy loves this.
And they're going to wait. Here he goes. Here he goes. And
a flying leap towards the wall, and he's got it. The highest jumping and highest paid groundskeeper in history.
Nice job, Andy.
a man of so many talents. Here's the replay now. Isolation.
Up. Hook on the wall, and the smack.
And to each and every member of the grounds crew, a fine how do you do. And now, let's doff our cap for some great glove work from This Week in Baseball.
And a high pop-up into left field. The wind has got it. Alonzo Powell coming in, going on Schaefer's towel. The catch anyway, held on to it. Fumbled it, and then got it right in the webbing to save a run. My, oh my. Now a little tapper for Davidson. Hurst will let his catcher Santiago, and he unloads from Australia.
Santiago is playing like a man possessed tonight. I don't think Hurst could have made that play.
Nope. He'll let the catcher with a rifle take charge on those.
Bravo! Diving stop by Coolbaugh. Throws in time.
Nice effort by Scott Coolbaugh going to his left. He's got a strong arm. He gets up quickly and fires across.
Wide to left. I don't know if the park will hold it. What a catch by Otis! A la Willie Mays. But even more spectacular, leaping in midair over the head. Otis Nixon.
And here's number one.
Shallow center could be trouble. Bill Ripken with a dive, and he makes an incredible catch. You'll never see a better one than that. Unbelievable.
What a play.
This is just, there was no way he could catch this one.
Except doing that.
And now, folks, time for This Week in Baseball's Twib Notes from around the majors. The 27th Amateur Free Agent Draft. 26 teams made their picks via telephone to the commissioner's office.
Yankee selection is Brian M. Taylor. Taylor, Taylor. He's a left-hand pitcher from Beaufort, North Carolina.
Taylor has outstanding control and a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. The second choice belonged to the Atlanta Braves, who picked Arizona State center fielder Mike Kelly, originally a New York Mets choice in 1988. But Kelly opted to attend college, and this year the junior belted 15 homers and batted .373 for the Sun Devils. Atlanta Braves fans paid a mighty warm tribute to one of their former players, Dale Murphy, who made his first appearance in Atlanta since being traded to Philadelphia last August. Murphy was a member of the Braves organization for 17 years.
This is a special night. It's made that much more special by bringing in some very dear friends and family members. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for your Southern hospitality and bringing us into the family. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Time for This Week in Baseball's 15th anniversary flashback, presented by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, for that deep down body thirst. Folks, we filled you in on this year's top draft choices, but on This Week in Baseball history, 1981, the New York Yankees' top pick was John Elway. Better known now for his football exploits, Elway also played for the Yankees' Class A team.
He played at Oneonta. He was up in the top of the league in every category. We thought he was well on the way to replacing Lou Piniella in right field for the Yankees. We thought he'd be an outstanding outfielder. He could hit with power, he could run, he had a great arm, and he just did it all. So I think you'd be seeing one of the outstanding players in baseball today.
I would have given him a good run for the money. I don't know that I'd have made it. I know there's a lot of guys that I've played against that are playing in the big leagues, and I can't compare myself with them. And with that in mind, I think that, yeah, I could have played Major League Baseball. How good I would have been, I'm not sure. But we would. I think I would have been able to give it a pretty good run.
There would always be that little doubt in his mind as to what he would have done in baseball, but he's done it in football.
It really turned out well. I made the right decision, but it would have been nice to go back or turn the clock back 10 years to see if I could have made it.
Father's Day with the McRaes, Brian and his pop, Hal.
It's been Father's Day for a long time, so I don't see anything different about this. Maybe he can buy a better gift this time.
No more ties. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week on This Week in Baseball.
Come fly the airline with over 1,000 home runs every day. United, the official airline of Major League Baseball. Come fly to friendly skies.
Give the greatest dad baseball's greatest moments and an All-Star Baseball, all for just $19.95. Only available at Blockbuster Video.